Coach Chot Reyes of Pop Cola is very, very familiar with.
Chot Reyes and Tim Con, of course, worked together sa Alaska Camp not too long ago. Pero ang story dito, of course, ang Alaska, don't despair because they have never lost a quarterfinals matchup. And today, they're going up against Pop Cola. And if you look at the numbers dito, Kinito, medyo talaga naman dihado ang Pop Cola. They've never won against Alaska. At kung ihahambing natin ang mga numero, ay ang layo ng Alaska Milk.
Well, eto, titingnan natin ang offensive performance ng dalawang teams. This is head-to-head. These are the combined statistics nung naglaban po yung Pop Cola at saka Alaska in the eliminations. Alaska averaging 85 points. Pop Cola held down to only 71 field goal percentage. Hindi naman masyado nagkalayo. But in the assist department, dito natin makikita, no? 19.5 assists by Alaska. Incidentally, Alaska is the #1 team in assists in the league. And Pop Cola only 13. In sa turnovers din, masyadong malaking agwat partner. Pop Cola happens to be the league's #1 team in committing turnovers with over 20 a game.
Pero kan napuna na isang numero na hindi natin nailista doon sa ating hanay na yan, yung rebounding number, Kinito, na maaaring magdikta ng tempo ng laro ngayon.
Sa tingin ko, yan ang pinakamalaking asset ng Pop Cola, no? Pop Cola happens to be also the #1 team in rebounding in this league. Ang average nila 46 rebounds a game. At kung titignan naman natin ang kanilang frontline, yan, si Ali Pic, nadyan, no? Noli Loxi, nakita natin kanina, Nelson Azartono, all of them very potent, very furious and fiery rebounders.
Of course, nandun pa si Sally Rilobit, nakaisa-isang legitimate center ng Pop Cola. So it's gonna be their front line that will try to, bring the game to Alaska. And you talk about the front line, we saw Ali Pic and Noli Loxin together with Wino and Aliado. Sila ang magiging tag team matchup natin ngayong araw na ito. And this is going to be a colossal collision, Kinito.
I think so, no? Kung titignan natin ang comparative stats itong dalawa, no? Pic and Loxin getting the advantage in points. They have the advantage in rebounding. They also have the advantage in shot blocks, no? Will this translate to a big advantage for Pop Cola over Alaska? Well, it remains to be seen. I think for Alaska to play super well, yung kanilang point guard na si Johnny Abarrientos must play trouble-free. At I think he can dominate his matchup against John Ordoño. And if he controls the tempo of this game, mahirap ng talunin itong Alaska.
Of course, Kinito, we have to talk about Jojo Lastimosa. This is the first time he's meeting his former team sa quarterfinals, and certainly there is blood in his eyes today.
Well, kung may X factor ang Alaska with Johnny Abarrientos, may X factor din ang Pop Cola, and you're so right. It's gonna be Jojo Lastimosa's leadership that Coach Chot Reyes will lean on, particularly in the crunch. Now, Pop Cola is a team that does not like to run, averaging only 5 transition points a game. Alam natin itong Alaska, takbuhin ito, no? They like to run the floor. They're averaging 12 transition points a game. If Johnny controls the fast break, it's going to be very difficult to stop yung Alaska. But they have to control the rebounds to run the ball. Kanya ang Pop Cola naman, since their advantage is in rebounding, I'm sure they have that in mind.
Palitan ng putok, palitan ng statistic. And you talk about statistic, well, Jojo Lastimosa joins us again as part of our Budweiser PBA buddies sa hanay ng Pop Cola. Kasama niya, of course, si Nelson de Bolalas Aceitono. Laban naman kay Captain Marbel, Kenneth Durendes, and the Hawk, Bong Hawkins.
Excellent matchups here, no? Durendes versus Lastimosa, Hawkins against Aceitono. However, we don't know whether these are the matchup that we will see on the floor because alam natin sina Coach Tim Con at Coach Chot Reyes always likes to look for mismatches. It's possible that Aceitono would slide down to #3, put Loxin #4 so that Loxin faces Hawkins and Aceitono will face a smaller player coming from the Alaska side. Hindi pa natin malaman kung anong mangyayari dito, but you can be sure that both coaches will have a lot of surprises for us.
Incidentally, Hawkins and Durendes are the only 2 players among the pure Filipinos in the top 10 na statistical points. Well, it's all set dito po sa Phil Sports Arena. #3 meets #6. Alaska goes up against Pop Cola dito sa quarterfinal round ng Bayan ng Superstars sa ilang sandali. The all-in-one glue technology by Lactite dito po sa laban ng Pop Cola at ng Alaska Milk.
Well, check out the starting lineup ng Alaska. In particular, partner, no? Walquist, Wino, and Hawkins starting at the same time. Coach Tim Con thinking matchup, no? Alam niya, rebounding ang strength ng Pop Cola. Marami silang malalaking players sa front line, so he's matching up against that size advantage of Pop Cola.
At ang unang turnover committed by Pop Cola sa larong ito. Tale of 2 teams, a tale of 2 coaches. And there's the first foul against Nelson Aceitono.
Partner, kapapanggit lang natin, no, in our pre-game intro, how important it is for Papola to cut down on its turnovers. They're averaging over 20 turnovers a game. And yun, nakita natin, right from the very first minute, nagka-turnover na kaagad ang Papola. That's something that Alaska is going to exploit. Yung tendency ng Papola to commit errors.
Meron tayong konting lull dito dahil meron tayong technical difficulty dun sa shot clock sa front court ng Papola. As you take a look at Nolly Locsin, well, ang Papola has nothing to lose and everything to gain here. Remember, they're coming off their worst season last year. They finished with a record of 8-25, the worst in their franchise history. And today, they're in the quarterfinals. And of course, Chot Reyes has been a true remarkable coach to bring this team back into contention. At si Chot Reyes certainly learned his ropes from Coach Tim Cohn. Nagpasimula siya sa koponan ng Alaska Milk, and alam niya na malaki ang utang na loob din niya dito sa mamang ito.
Oo, pero hindi magpapatalo yan.
Ay, hindi. Hindi
His
basta-basta
former
yan.
mentor, oo. Ito, pagkakataon na ito ng Papola to really scale the heights, so to speak.
Yes.
They have a chance here to make it to the semifinals. Yung nga lang, meron silang twice to beat disadvantage sa quarterfinals.
It's been a while, and this is the opportunity that you don't want to miss. Samantalang ang Alaska, they've never lost sa isang quarterfinals pairing. There's the jump shot ni Johnny Abarientos. 3-point shot off the bat here.
Ominous sign for Alaska, partner. Sabi nga natin kanina, no? If Johnny Abarientos is in sync, if he's playing trouble-free, Alaska will be tough to beat because he can dominate that matchup in the point guard spot.
Abarientos did not score the last time these two teams met. Asaytono missing his first attempt. At lalabas ang bola, pupunta sa panik ng Alaska Milk. They've met twice, Alaska beating Papola on both occasions, 89-71 at 81-71. So yung 71 points yata kinitong parang gustong abutin lamang ng Papola.
Well, okay lang, basta yung
Mababa
kalaban nila,
nila.
mas mababa sa 71. Pero mahirap kung yung kalaban nila nakaka-average ng 85, which
That's
is what
right.
Alaska did in its first two meetings against Papola dito sa ating eliminations.
Diyan nga pala ang ating mga referees ngayong araw na ito, referees Tangonan, Ilagan, and Bernarte para sa laban itong muling quarterfinal pairing ng Bayan na Superstars. Here's Hawkins, and that's the strength ng Alaska. Their field goal shooting has just been impeccable in probably the last 6 games of this team.
Well, not only that, yung kanilang precision in executing the half court. No? Nakita natin, they're not allergic to having a lot of players touch the basketball in their half court set. They look for the best possible shot. They help out each other by giving screens. Very precise ang kanilang execution. As we've seen, no? Dalawa na ang outside shot at tinitira ng Alaska. And wala pa silang inside attempts. Pero okay lang. They're very comfortable playing the half court against Papola.
Kaya na sinabi dito kanina, uy, inasiwa si Nelson Asaytono. Walang foul, and Edward Guiño getting away scot-free there. Well, nabanggit nga namin kanina, ang Alaska, mga kaibigan, is #1 pagdating sa field goal percentage and assists. And so far, they've shown up in this first few minutes of the game.
Well, yung assists department, no team in the PBA is averaging at least 20 assists a game except itong Alaska. And Kenneth Duremdes is the #1 assist man sa liga ngayon, no? Kanya wala pa dun si Johnny Abarientos in the tally of top assist men.
Samantala, kinito, ito na naman ang turnover laban sa Papola. Nabitawan ni Ordonio ang bola. Tinawagan pa siya ng loose ball foul. And another official's timeout here. Dahil si Edward Guiño tinamaan yung tuhod. At may konting pagtugo, pero okay na. And we will resume play with 9:52 remaining dito po sa first quarter.
Kanina nakita natin si Ordonio tagged with a turnover. Yun ang sinasabi natin, yung point guard matchup, no?
And I've always maintained na itong Papola, pagka maganda ang laro ng kanilang mga gwardya, si Ordonio, si Winat Coleda, and even their shooters, Henry Fernandez and Jojo Lastimosa, this is a killer team.
Yes. Total team effort ang kailangan, no? Dapat walang swapangan. Well, dapat umikot yung bola, no? Because they have a size advantage. Although with Walkris there, who stands about mga 6'9", parang nanineutralize siya. But Walkris is not a big-time scorer. No?
Yes. Samantala, merong loose ball foul muna dito laban kay Abarientos. And then, parang may second motion itong si Nolly Locsin.
Yes, nakita natin yun.
At tatawagan siya ng technical foul ni referee Bernarte. That will send Abarientos to the free throw line.
Napa-off balance nga si Johnny Abarientos when he got hit by that elbow coming from Noli, but he missed yung kanilang technical foul shot.
Johnny Barrientos, of course, has missed 6 games this conference dahil sa kapansanan. He is still averaging in big numbers though pagdating sa rebounds and assists for a small guy. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, but only 6.5 points per ball game. So obviously sa Barrientos is not even 100%, and this team is already very dangerous. Samantala sa play ang tira ni Noli Locsin. Ang rebound na pulot ni Bong Hawkins. 7 ang Alaska, 2 ang Pop Cola. Nilabas nila Barrientos sa kanto. Maiksi na konti, and Walkfist gets the rebound. And again, the patience of the Alaska offense. Doremdes up against his former teammate, Lastimosa. 11 sa kanilang shot clock. Doremdes will take the 3. No! And a big rebound for Noli Locsin at may foul si Pochuino.
Ang nakakatakot dito sa Pop Cola is Ali Peak is going to come off the bench, no? For Zaldi Realubin. And Ali Peak is a player who averages in double figures and is capable also of holding down a lot of rebounds.
Yan ang kasarapan ng ginawa ni Coach Chot Reyes. Talagang parang si Ali Peak nagiging sorpresa pagpasok.
Oo. Ang kanilang valuable 6-man, no? Si Ali Peak, and he provides them with a lot of spark.
At kung tutusin kinito, ang bench ng Pop Cola malalim.
Malalim talaga. Si Henry Fernandez will come off the bench for instant offense. At saka yung value partner of using Ali Peak as a 6-man is that he gives you rebounding strength. And when he comes in, he's fresh. Ang makakalaban niya, more than likely, nag-umpisa na ng game. So if you're fresher, going for those rebounds, you will have a very big edge because your spring is better, tapos yung positioning, yung alertness would be there, tsaka yung energy level mo mas mataas.
Totoo yan. Fresh legs and fresh energy, pero dito sa larong ito, yan ang kailangan nila. Pop Cola's down by 7. Lastimosa missing a long one. Asaytona with offensive rebound, wala pa rin. Zaldi, wala pa rin. And they're struggling here from the field.
But they're dominating the offensive boards, which is a good sign.
7-point lead para sa Alaska Milk. 7.5 remaining sa unang yugto. Doremdes, inilabas kay Walkfist. Libre na naman si Barrientos off a double screen. Barrientos has shot only 24% from the field, Kinito, in his last 8 games. He has really struggled dito sa All-Filipino Conference.
Well, also because of his injury. Pero ito nakikita natin, Pop Cola,
wala nangyayari.
Well, puro one-on-one, no? They're taking shots on a one-on-one basis. Hindi kasi nadodouble take si Noli Locsin, but they've got to start moving the ball around. Kung hindi, papatayin sila ng Alaska.
At pinapatay na nga. Lamang na po ang Alaska ng Siyam. Lifestyle. Siyempre, home ng aking paboritong kolumnista.
Nako!
Si Ricky Lo.
Uy, paborito ko din yun.
Uy, ano pa naman, siyempre.
Uy, Ricky.
Siyempre, yung sports section ng Pilipinas. 6:49 dito po sa ating first quarter. Pumasok na si Ali Peak para sa koponan ng Pop Cola at tumawag ng 30-second timeout si John Ordonio dahil naipit siya.
Kasi walang mapasahan, partner, no? And that's the problem that we cited kanina, no? Kulang sa galaw itong Pop Cola.
Pero ang Alaska, puro galaw, hindi lamang sa court kundi sa technology. This is their new parang computerized statistics na lumalabas kagad sa kanilang laptop doon at kagad nakikita ng coaching staff kung ano nangyayari ganito.
Ibang klase rin itong Alaska, no? They are showing the way in terms of information technology.
Parang
may court.
Whiteboard doon, no?
May parang diagram doon. And that's at court side, ha?
Yes.
Hindi yan sa loob ng isang kwarto. Dito, sa loob ng Coliseum. At nasa bench ng Alaska.
Naririnig pa nila kami noon.
Alam mo, ewan ko lang kung sa NBA gumagamit ng gano'n. Palagi ko, wala pa ako nakikita ng gano'n.
Nauna pa tayo.
Mukha nga.
Talaga naman, basta ang Alaska. Anything for a championship. And of course, Alaska is still on target for another crown. Remember, they were shut out last year, the first time in a long, long time. As we take a look at some numbers, brought to you by QuickType, the all-in-one glue technology by Laptite.
Pop Cola, terrible from the offensive side. That's 1 out of 10 na yata sila.
Oh, ang sama. Wala walang gumagalaw. Puro one-on-one. Ito, Asaytono, wala pa rin. Ali Pic gets the offensive rebound. He powers himself to the hole.
And yes, that's it.
And then one play. Yan ang sinasabi mo dito. Fresh legs, fresh energy. And Ali Pic is showing what power is all about.
And of course, yung sinasabi din natin, kulang sa pasahan. They're taking too many one-on-one attempts, taking the shots from the outside. At sabi ko nga kanina, dapat wala naman swapangan.
Yan ang hindi swapangan. Slow mo na yan. Replay brought to you by PLDT. The power of convergence. And the power of Ali Pic displayed on that play. Possible three-point play. He gets it. At natapyas ang abate ng Alaska sa 6. 11 laban sa 5. Kalahati na po ng quarter. Halos itinatakbo natin dito sa first quarter. Both teams not yet in the penalty.
And you watch the switch, partner Ordonio now on James Volquist. They call the illegal. Naipit kasi si Ordonio, no? On that switch, nag-jump switch. And Ali Pic automatically went over to Johnny Barrientos. As a result, si Ordonio naman ang tumatawag doon kay Volquist. Sabi niya, naku, tulong, saklolo.
Assistant Coach B-Boy Ravanes, kanina nakita ko sumisenyas sa kanyang mga daliri para mag-usap kayo. And that's the lack of communication and defense. There's the double team, kick up, Doremdes, they move it around. Barrientos will be called for steps.
Good defensive job by Ali Pic, partner. Nakita niya, malilibre si Johnny Barrientos. Sinalubong niya. Yung nakita ni Johnny Barrientos, naku, Mountain Peak pa lang katapat ko dito.
Mahirap akitin yun.
So he was forced into that turnover. He tried to get a better angle nung nakita niya si Ali Pic was approaching.
Siya nga pala, ang Alaska po has reactivated Jun Reyes sa kanilang lineup dahil sa isang kapansanan kay Dino Aldiguer. So Jun Reyes is suited up for this quarterfinal game. In the meantime, ang bola mananatili sa parang ng Pop-Cola. 5 minuto, 43 saglit po nananabi sa ating unang yugto.
Alam mo, Noli, ewan ko lang, baka tactic lang niya ni Coach Tim Con at alam niya si Coach Chot Reyes ang kalaban nila, no? So ilalagay niya muna yung kapatid ni Chot Reyes sa active roster.
Magandang punto yan. Samantala si Ali Pic hindi nakuha yung puntos. 5 kalahati po ang ating tatakbuhin dito sa first quarter. Abante ang Alaska ng 6. Hawkins binigyan ng screen. Tatawagan na naman ang traveling. Magkakabit na turnover yun laban sa Alaska. Something that Coach Tim Cone will certainly talk about with his boys from the timeout.
Very limited ang touches ng mga players ng Pop-Cola, no? For instance, si Noli Locsin and Giorgio Lastimosa must be involved in the offense. Si Lastimosa. Ito, nagpo-poste ito si Ali Pic. Let's see what he does. Kasi walang gumagalaw. If you look at the offense of Pop-Cola, walang gumagalaw and they're allowing the postman to just create his own shot on a one-on-one basis. Kaya alam naman natin, malaking katawan ni Ali Pic, but he can't do it alone.
And look at that Calabit rebound. Pero nakuha ni Johnny Barrientos off a loose ball. Hawkins making a 3 inside to Wino. He's in the shaded lane and he will draw the foul against Nelson Asaytono.
Yun ang hinahanap ni Ali Pic on the other end. That kind of an opportunity to get a foul from the opposition.
Yes.
Si Coach Wino, nakita niya, he felt the body. Kanya sabi niya, si-sweeping baby hook na ako because I know I'm gonna get fouled. He felt the body before he went up for the shot.
Ang kakaibahan ng kinito, of course, dito sa kabila, sa Pop-Cola, one-on-one at one-on-one. Walang gumagalaw, nagkakaroon ng double, triple team laban kay Ali Pic. Dito sa kabila, mabilis ang pasahan.
Exactly. Doon kasi sa Pop-Cola, pag nagkakaroon ng double team and triple team, that opportunity comes to double and triple because mabagal ang galaw ng bola sa Pop-Cola, no? When Ali Pic gets the ball, it takes him several seconds before deciding ano ba ang gagawin niya. Will he turn around? Will he go strong to the hole? Or will he pass? It doesn't look like he has any intention to pass. Kanya nababasa na ang galaw niya.
Oo. Well, sa kasalukuyan ng Alaska, mas magandang itinatakbo ng kanilang makina. 8 puntos na po ang abante nila. 13-5. Here's Asaytono and this time he will draw the foul. Nakatingin si referee Ilagan kay Wino. Get for tap there. And Wino will pick up also his second foul.
You know, it's also possible that Coach Chotres, being the smart tactician that he is deliberately going to the one-on-one play to put Alaska into some kind of foul trouble. Kasi kung one-on-one, and if he knows he has an advantage inside sa front line niya, no, pwedeng katawanin ni Nelson Asaytono, maybe Ali Pic, and 4 situations where Alaska will give up fouls.
Kagaya na
Posible din yun, ha?
Totoo yan. Kagaya na nabanggit mo kinito, itong Alaska mahirap talunin kung very predictable ka. And obviously Chot Reyes knows the mindset of Team Cone. They've been together for so many years. Even in the Centennial team, they were together. And he wants to put up some kind of surprise dito. At sa kasalukuyan, ang ginagawa niya, puro one-on-one. Well, dumidikit naman sila. 6 lamang ang hinahabol nila sa kasalukuyan. 13-7 is our score.
Well, Pop Cola has also won some crucial games sa ating eliminations because of defense.
Yes.
And that's what they've got to show, Alaska, yung defense nila.
Wino again, and he has been delivering.
Ang taas nun. Hindi maaabot ni Ali Peak.
Oh.
Wino with a beautiful shot, high arching bank shot.
6 na puntos na si Poch Wino. Katumbas ng puntos ni Bong Hawkins. For game high honors at the moment. Loksin. Laban kay Hawkins. 8 ang abante ng Alaska. Another outside shot.
No passing.
Yes.
No passing. Ang problema is that if you're looking to go one-on-one and you don't have an opportunity, before you know it, bumababa na ang shot clock mo, no? Tapos panic time na. You have to take a hurried shot from the outside.
Oh, excellent pass. Nalito na sa depensa si Lastimosa off that screen.
Yung galaw na sinasabi natin, walang-wala sa opensa ng Pop Cola. Yun naman ang pinapakita ng Alaska. They're moving the ball so well. They're getting good looks and open shots.
It's now a 10-point lead para sa Alaska Milk. Trying to take Pop Cola out of their game immediately, but there's Ali Peak keeping the fire alive here.
Well, no doubt, Ali Peak can get the shot off against James Walquist, especially when he turns towards his strong side, which is his left side. No? Kung hindi mo ma-double team, ito si Ali Peak. And you know that he likes to go to his left. You've got to double team him to stop him from getting off that hook shot.
Kita mo yung daming screen ng Alaska, no?
Yes.
Talagang kung ikaw ang defender, kailangan mabilis ka sa depensa. Ito, kagaya nito, talaga tinatauhan ni Ordonio at mauubusan ng oras ang Alaska. That's the first time that the Pop Cola defense has been able to hold the Alaska offense. But Alaska has been doing it because of their teamwork. Watch this play. Hawkins to the Remdes. They've been doing that for so many years, and it's been as successful as this. And welcome back mga kaibigan sa Phil Sports Arena for our quarterfinal match between Pop Cola at saka ng Alaska Milk. And Rob, may mga bisita tayo dito kanina.
Diba, partner? Romy Guevara, the left of your screens, is the PBA Supervisor of Officials. At ang katabi niya si Daryl Garrettson,
Kilala
who is a former NBA Supervisor of Officials, officiated in the NBA from 1967 up to the finals of 1994. And one of his sons, si Ron Garrettson, is now a 13-year NBA referee as well.
Nakikita ko lang siya, merong stripe yung kanyang t-shirt. Ganun pala yung itsura niya sa mas malapit. Kadalasan nakikita natin sa NBA, malayo.
Tsaka medyo nagkulay na sa buhok.
Hindi ko na nga babanggit. 17 laban sa 9 ang ating pong score. Abante ang Alaska ng 8. 2:25 remaining here in the first quarter. It's been a slow first quarter dahil very deliberate as you take a look at some more quick tight numbers there.
Well, unexpected, partner. No? Alaska showing the way in the assist department. Sabi nga natin, Alaska is the #1 team in assist. Now 5-0. Sabi nga natin din kanina, walang pasahan itong Pop Cola. And they're going one-on-one, and the result is obvious, no?
Well, right now, hindi pa nabubulabog si Coach Reyes. Sinagasaan si Walquist, short stab, and that will drop in. Kanina pa nagpa-flop si Asaytono at hindi tinatawagan niya ng mga referees.
Alam ba, partner, ito si Nelson Asaytono, if in the first time he did it, hindi tinawagan ng referee. Second time he did it, he didn't tatawagan. So he's got to learn. He's got to adjust his style.
Ito si Loksin, talagang Kopsinoli. Follow up ni Ali Peak, wala pa rin. He gets his own miss. He powers himself. Malakas naman. And Doretes gets the rebound. By the way, Aliado, Santos.
Oh, great breakup.
In the ball game now. Here's Ordonio after that breakup. Ali Peak. Oh, galing. Nanggigil si Ali Peak. Sayang yun.
Ali Peak had the shot, but he got the ball on the wrong foot, partner. Kanya, he took one step too many. Ito, naku, ang dami nun.
Gusto niya sanang idaktak din dito eh.
Napaaga yung pasa.
Another turnover.
Yes, another turnover. So yung sinasabi natin kanina sa pregame, nagkakatotoo.
Yes.
Nagkakatotoo. Number one, yung turnovers ng Pop Cola, no? They're getting hurt by those turnovers. Pangalawa, yung assist ng Alaska. They're piling up the assists. At ang Pop Cola naman, hindi nila pinapakita that they can pass that ball around.
Here's well foul. Tinawag ni Kenneth Dorendes. Pacola on the attack. They're down by 10. Less than a minute remaining. Lastimosa gets an opening off the back glass. Wala. And the field goal shooting of Pacola is just horrible.
Well, James Walters did a good job defensively that time. Put an arm or his hand actually on the face of Jojo.
Yes. Lastimosa nakakuha ng rebound. Scoring is stopped here. Almost a steal. Completed. Napunta kay Lastimosa. Gives it to Riolobit. Nice fake. Cross the foul. Couldn't get the basket. Pero si Waltves will be called for his first personal foul. Or rather, second personal foul. One of the few times nakakita tayo dito ng magandang pasa Benito sa panig ng Pacola.
Yes. Alam mo, partner, yung secret of good passing actually involves good movement, especially without the ball. Eh kung wala ka naman papasahan, ba't ka papapasa? You might as well take the shot on your own, no?
Oh, yeah.
So you've got to get help from your teammates. Dapat gagalaw din sila, move into position so that they can get a nice pass and then go for the high percentage shot. Kanina nakita natin, ito si Zaldi Riolobit moved towards the basket, moving without the ball. Nakahanap siya ng puwang at nakahanap siya ng magandang pasa galing sa kanyang ka-teammate. But if you don't move, you're not gonna get the pass.
Winner Poleta is in the game. Kasama na si sa panig ng Alaska, si Brian Gahol. Pero kinito, marami nagsasabi ang kadahilanan daw dyan. Itong Pacola, parang pare-pareho ang pwesto ng lalaro ng mga player nilang ipinapasok. Kagaya ni Alipig, si Loxing, Asaitono, halos magkakaparehong puro power forward.
Well, ganun nga yun, no? Pero ako naman, parang nakita ko dito kay Coach Chot Reyes. He has defined the roles of each player very well. In fact, kausap ko si Chot, no? Ang sabi niya sa akin, si Noli Loxing, for instance, he wants him to be more like a defense-oriented player. Ito, patapos na ang ating first quarter.
Lastimosa with a short stop. Kanina, rather, Aliado missing the last shot in the quarter. So a slow first quarter held by Alaska in this fight against Pacola. Abante po sila ng 7 pagkatapos ng first 12 minutes of action. Matagalan. Naimbang Carabillo amin sa ating po mga kababayan sa Ilocania. Welcome sa inyong bayan ng superstars. As we begin the second quarter, abante po ang kupunan ng Milkmen. 19-12. Santos ang nagdadala ng bola. Rabat kay Win Arboleda. Aliado will be called for steps here. Hindi malaman kung anong gagawin sa bola. At napilitan siyang mag-travel.
But then marami-rami na ding turnover tong Alaska.
Oh.
And you've got to credit the defense of Pacola. They're sticking to their men very tightly and they're forcing turnovers on a lot of Alaska players. Not only the new players but also the veteran players.
Yes.
Like Barrientos, nakita natin kanina. Forced into a turnover by the defense.
Ali Peak now up against Bong Hawkins.
Ito na naman yung post play, no?
Everybody bunched up on the left side. Lastimosa gets inside the hole.
Excellent move by Jojo Lastimosa. At partner, nagkaroon ng several touches in that play. Ali Pic did not force the issue. Hinanap niya yung libreng kasama niya na nasa labas, Jojo Lastimosa. He saw the opening, good penetration. And that's what Pacola needs. They've got to vary their defense. Hindi lang pa pwede yung post-up. No? They've got to penetrate and create situations.
Lastimosa now with 4 points in their first meeting. Lastimosa scored a total of 13. Aliado, double clutches.
Oh!
Is that one?
Kamuntik na. That would have been a spectacular shot.
Arboleda slowing things down. 5 na lamang ang hinahabol nila. They trailed by as many as 10 in the first quarter. At may foul si Rodney Santos. Unang foul ni Rodney Santos. Unang team foul din ng kupunan ng Alaska. Again, this is the final quarter-final playoff. Alaska with a twice-to-beat advantage. Kung mananalo ang Pacola, they will set up a sudden death on Sunday. Another foul here, laban kay Bong Hawkins. First foul ni Bong Hawkins.
Maganda itong play na ginagawa ng Pacola. They're breaking the ball down low to Ali Peak, waiting for the double team. As you take a look at the quick tight stats, first quarter field goal percentage, 50%. Alaska, Pacola, only 17%. Ito na naman si Ali Peak, by that time, napulabog.
At
But
may
looks
foul si
Aliado.
Noli Locsin.
Yes, Locsin. Fouling Aliado. I was just gonna say, partner, maganda yung play na ginagawa ng Pop Cola to put the ball in the hands of Ali Peak. Wait for the double team because in the lineup that Coach Tim Cone has on the floor, the only one who's really quick enough to double team would be Durendes. At kung si Durendes ang mag-double team, manilibre si Jojo Lastimosa. And that's what Coach Chotres wants. He wants Lastimosa to handle the ball. Either he penetrates or takes the shot from the medium range.
Yes, at may tira yan. Here's Ali Peak.
Oh, this time naman, si Ali Peak ang nasa high.
Locsin, inatrasan si Aliado. Tumira si Locsin. Wala pa rin. Ali Peak losing the rebound to Rodney Santos. Siyamat kalahati sa second quarter. Ryan Gahol all the way and he will be tagged by Zaldi Relubit. Parang yung depensa ng Pop Cola sa transition. Minsan nagkakalituhan. Hindi malaman kung sino tatao doon sa tumatakbo pababa.
Medyo sinana yata ng Alaska na maglalaro sila ng half court, no? So that again is the creativity of Coach Tim Cone, no? He allows his players the license to speed up the game if there is an opportunity to score in transition. And when they do that, parang the Pop Cola defense is caught off guard. Ang transition points ng Pop Cola, ng Alaska, maganda-ganda, no? They've got about 12 transition points.
12 transition points ganito. Yan ang araw, itong Alaska, alam naman natin to, slowed down type of a team lagi ito. But Tim Cone has just inserted so many new things because I guess he sees ng kalaban talagang dapat mong likuhin, ano?
Well, a lot of new weapons at saka mga bata sila, no?
Oh.
Like right now, you have on the floor. Ito, tumitira ngayon si Cahol. Young player. Aliado is a young player.
Si Rodney
Santos
Santos.
is also a young player.
Talk about lineups. Pumasok na po si Henry Fernandez sa laro. Bumalik si Asaytono. At si John Ordonio together with Relubit and Ali P complete the Pop Cola lineup. Para sa Alaska, it's Abarientos, Santos, Aliado, Hawkins, and Brian Gahol. And here's the swarming.
Yes, may pressure defense pa ng Alaska. Now, that will take away precious seconds from the shot clock, no, of Pop Cola.
Shot clock is down to 10. Ali P goes up. Wala. Gets his own miss. And there's going to be a foul here. This one will go against number 16, Bong Hawkins. Pangalawa na yan ni Bong Hawkins. At third team foul naman ng Alaska Milk. Just a 6-point lead here. Pop Cola has never led in this game. Well, they've never beaten Alaska sa All-Filipino Conference. This is their third meeting. And remember, Pop Cola has never won a quarterfinal playoff. Asaytono is clipped on the arm by Johnny A. Abarientos will pick up his second foul now at pang-apat na team foul yan ng Alaska. Still a lot of time here. 8:57 in the second quarter. And the Bull nasa free throw line. Pinagmamalaki ng Oriental Mindoro, a proud product of the University of Manila. Acquired by the RFM franchise back in 1992 from Pure Foods after a 3-year stint sa koponan ng Pure Foods.
Alam mo, partner, nabanggit natin kanina at kapansin-pansin na itong Pop Cola, the way they attack in their offense is they're going one-on-one. No?
Yes.
And a possible objective is to put Alaska into some kind of foul trouble. No? Kung titingnan natin ang tally sheet ngayon, no? Alaska has already committed 10 fouls. Pop Cola, only 1.
Totoo nga yan, ano?
Or rather 2, no? Dalawa ba yun?
Oo, meron dalawa.
But there's only one red dot in the tally board of the Phil Sports Arena. So we don't know. Is it 1 or 2?
Dalawa.
Okay,
Putito yung isang ilaw doon.
Okay, so 2 fouls by Pop Cola in this game so far as against 10 for Alaska. Malaki.
Itong ginagawa ni Chotres Quinito is very effective kasi apat lamang yung lamang. Very slowly but surely ang Pop Cola is parang inching towards that Alaska lead.
Well, they're getting the job done defensively.
Oh.
And they're going to the one-on-one on the other play and hoping that Nelson Asayton and Ali Peak will use their strength, especially yung upper body strength nila, to be able to get off shots and get fouls from the opposition.
Ngayon, ang binibigyan naman nila ng pagkakataon si Relubit who is being defended by a young and maybe smaller player na si Brian Gahol. So again, Chotres just picking his spots here. Here's Ali Peak, one-on-one, turns towards the baseline. Now powers himself, and he's going to be called for steps here. Medyo na naman ng gigil si Ali Peak.
You know, it's a matter of knowing when to pass and when to go strong towards the hole. Ali Peak, very, very big individual. The mountain peak na kung tawagin. That time, he just didn't know what to do with the basketball.
And now Tim Cohn will call a 30-second timeout as that lead has been trimmed down to just 4. And this gives us an opportunity para anyanyahan kayo dun sa ating volleyball, beach volleyball na palatuntunan. Witness the conclusion of the 4th Nestle Intercollegiate Beach Volleyball Tournament in Boracay and see how the teams fight for the top spot. Find out who will be crowned as the kings and queens of the beach. Watch it on Saturday at 9 p.m. Dito lang po.
He's going to the matchup and he's trying to get whatever advantage he can. Particularly with Ali Peak at saka si Nelson Asaytono. And
And if wala.
at saka tatlong malalaki ng pop bola, no?
Gone by here in the second. Here's Fernandez going up. Sapal! Super Bowl kasi yung tapal ni Coach Winyo. Tumatakbo ang mga nakaputi. Rodney Santos.
Oh, yes! Filling the lane so well. The slasher, Rodney Santos.
One of the finest when it comes to the fast break, si Rodney Santos as a finisher. Ali Peak na naman, that usual play ng Pop Cola at low post. Asaytono will take the 3. No! Pick up by sa 3. Wala pa rin. Oh, at ang bola babalik sa basketball. At maaga pa, 6:44 dito sa second quarter. Foul. Obra na ngayon.
You have an advantage. Coach, talking to John Ordonio.
He's always on his feet. Nakaupo lang, relax eh.
Si Biboy lang. Coach ni kasi of the year of the PBA.
Original. Ha?
Although one time, nagtina yan ang buhok, ha?
Ganun ba?
Oo, at that time when...
may sikreto rin pala, ha? Pero hindi dilaw.
Hindi.
Hindi
Pero at that time na nagpakalbo, yung mga player ng...
Nagpakalbo na siya?
Hindi nga, nagpatina na lang. To spare him from having to have his locks.
Anim at kalahati po sa second quarter. Apat na lamang ang abante ng Alaska. Rodney Santos ang
Oh,
ganda naman
yes.
yung tira niyan. What a turn, what a spin for the slasher. And he has 4 in the game. He has all the field goals of Alaska in this quarter.
And for Coach Shot Reyes, he'll give that kind of a shot, no?
Yes.
To Alaska. Let them take the jump shot so long as hindi sila nakakapag-passing play. And then too good a shot. The slasher.
On the other hand, he won't allow that last play as he winces in pain there. Si Chot Reyes seeing that play just fumbled by the popcorn team. Ani muli, Kevin Ramos is also in the game now. So a lot of players being shuffled now by both coaches. Aliado na sa labas, Cahol. Dapat Izaldi. Turning, spinning, going up. Yes, nice shot. Smooth as silk for Brian Cahol. And the lead is jacked up once again to 8, 26-18.
Ano ba, partner? That was a clutch shot. And again, Coach Shot Reyes.
Naku, naagawan pa. Cahol, tuloy-tuloy.
Oh, hindi
malakas.
pumasok.
Ang bola, mapupunta kay Barrientos. Tumina si Johnny. Malakas naman. Rebound. Mapupulot ni Cahol. Barrientos ulit. Aangat off the glass.
Oh, yes,
Finally.
that time, making sure.
At ang sipag ng Alaska, nagbubunga ng punto. Sabi nga nila, pag may tiyaga, may nalaga. At sa inyo ang ating safeguard family of the day. Enjoying this hot game between Alaska and is the Tapia family from Quezon City. After an exciting game like tonight's match, stay fresh with a cool shower and with the only green soap that has superior skin germ protection, Safeguard Green. At muli po,
Baka
Tapia.
related kay Ronnie Tapia, who is the wife of our good friend Richard Merck.
Ganun ba?
O kaya si Johnny Tapia, the
Boxing?
former yes,
Oh.
whole boxing organization. Boxer.
Siguro, hindi naman
Junior
siguro.
bantamweight.
Hindi naman siguro, pero
Uy, junior bantamweight. Yung
kala ko
prospect.
si-
Oh, nga eh. Sunod-sunod na mga talo. But that fight will be fought sa Casino Filipino Amphitheater. Take a look at some quick time stats.
5 na naman ang turnover dito ng popcorn. Statistics by quick time, the all-in technology by Loctite. Less than 5 minutes remain. Una muli ang abante ng Alaska Milk after it was brought down to 4, 6-0 run here. And Asaidono had to be creative there as the defense was right on top of him.
Naging masyadong predictable yung galaw niya. So ito, you knew he was gonna take the shot.
Yes.
Kanya naka-anticipate na yung depensa.
Halos may red signal lagi o green light doon sa kanyang ulo na nakikita ang Alaska defense eh.
Oo.
Samantala kapos yung tira ng Alaska doon. And here they come again, the blue shirts of Pop. 4.5 remaining in the second quarter. Now Lastimosa wants to clear out. He goes up, gets fouled, and he will go to the line. Santos will pick up another foul here.
Kaya naman, pati si George Lastimosa nagwa-one-on-one na eh.
Second foul ni Rodney Santos.
Well, he found the opportunity to go strong against Rodney Santos. He felt there was gonna be body contact. Biglang-bigla, partner, no? 10 na yung lamang.
Kanina, 4 na lang yan. 6-0 run here, and Lastimosa at the line. First year that he is out of the Alaska camp. Of course, a sad parting as we take a look at the San Miguel Beer coaching staff. Team consultant Ron Jacobs and of course, multi-titled head coach Jong Owichico. Kanina nanalo San Miguel, of course, laban sa Mobiline sa ating first game. And that will book San Miguel a semi-final seat against the winner of this series.
Tama yun. So,
Final
hindi naman
score
namin ng Pop Cola in Alaska makakalaban ng San Miguel in the best of 5 semifinals.
Final score din kanina sa Mobiline, San Miguel 82-61. Nabarrientos missing that one. Nasa Itono, kalawit rebound. Ako, batik mong maagawan na naman. 9 na puntos ang abante ng koponan ng Alaska. They have never trailed in this game. They have controlled not only the lead, but also the tempo. Lastimosa nasa labas. 8 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Jolas gives it up. Pick out play of Gonyo. Still a lot of time. 4 seconds to shoot. Ali Peak goes against the phalanx of defenders. Supply. And Asaytono picks up the loose ball. Here's Ali Peak again. Goes up again. Wala pa rin. Wow. Santos pull-up jumper. Parang ang dali ng basket sa Alaska. Napakahirap naman para sa Papola.
At alam mo, partner, itong Alaska is already in the penalty situation. No? At ang ginagawa ng Papola still trying to fish for those fouls, get to the line.
This is now the biggest lead of the ball game. As we hear a whistle, illegal defense. Laban kay Brian Gahol, first of that nature. And an inbound para sa Papola. At ngayon, dalawang player ang papasok o tatlo pala. Para sa Alaska Milk, Walkfish, Hawkins, Lorendes, papaltan si Santos, Ramas, and Aliado. So this is already the starting lineup muli ng Koponan, except maybe for Brian Gahol.
And what a luxury for Coach Tim Cone.
Yes.
Ngayon pa naman at labang sila, no?
Ng labing
By
isa.
11 points, then he brings back his nucleus of starters. Yan naman ang brilliance ni Coach Tim Cone, no?
Sama na
natin.
Samantala, sama na shooting ni Noli Locsin, ha? Locsin so far has not scored a basket here. Lead pass. Ali Peak. This time he reaches for the sky and he gets a basket inside.
Nice lob pass. Nakuha ni Ali Peak. Incidentally, itong Alaska has won 8 of its last 9 games. And what a streak that is.
Yes. Talk about Locsin kanina. He is 0 out of 5 today sa field. Gahol faking. Sapal sa likod ni John Ordonio but partially hit on the arm. Well, Ordonio averages 1.4 block shots per game. One of the tops in the league, but they need more defense as they're down by 9 points. At kamusta po muli kayo mga kaibigan mula sa ating Bayan ng Superstars. We're hoping you're enjoying this one as Alaska takes a 9-point lead going into the final 2:29 of the second quarter. Brian Gahol at the line after that foul by John Ordonio, and he misses the first free throw. Brian Gahol, a product of the University of the Philippines, missing both.
And Gahol played for Mobiline last year.
Yes.
Bago siya napunta dito sa Alaska.
Arboleda, siya ngayon na nagdadala ng bola. Pinota niya si Ordonio kanina. Sabi ni Alipig, dito mo ipasa. Now he gets the ball. Up against Walkfish. Kinakatawan si Walkfish. He goes up, yes. Mas gusto niya yung matchup niya against Walkfish eh. Kasi parang mas hindi mobile at saka
Exactly.
agile ito si Walkfish.
And the only way that he can score against Walkfish partner is that if he moves away from the basket and use his lateral movement.
That's right.
Kung if he tries to power his way inside for a basket, hindi niya magagawa yun. Ito na naman si Kenneth Lorendes flying high.
Dun sa depensa ng Papola Pinito, parang napupunan natin pagka nagkakaroon ng pick, laging nawawala yung humahabol dun sa offensive player.
Yun ang parang, yes, yun ang napapansin natin. No? And again, the go to Ali Peak, down low. But that's the point that we were making, partner. If it's down low, nahihirapan siya against Walkfish. But there's Noli Locsin.
First 2 points of the tank.
The key lesson there, partner, nakita natin yung Alaska's defense concentrating on Ali Peak. Kanya nakawala ito si Noli Locsin. That should be a cue for Coach Chot Reyes. No? Pagbigyan niya yung ibang mga player niya sa loob ng court. Get others involved in the offense.
Hawkins, nagsitira niya. Rebound. There's a loose ball foul here. Called by referee Tangonan. And this one will go against James Walkfish. Diba?
Tinawagan.
Nilapitan ni Walkfish si referee Bernarte because referee Bernarte also blew his whistle and was going to make a call. And now Tim Cone trying to ask for some clarification here from referee Tangonan.
Well, mabigat yun because penalty situation ang Alaska and shooting situation here for Papola. Because Coach Tim Cone, nabigyan na tuloy ng technical foul.
Uh-oh. He's got to be careful here.
I ain't just talking to her. I did not yell at her.
Tim Cone slapped with a technical foul.
I was talking to her.
Ngayon, nag-iinit na ang laban. He is fuming
If
here.
I'm yelling and complaining, then that's it.
Alaska sitting on a 7-point lead. But with these 2 free throws, partner, baka bumaba ito sa 5.
Yes.
At may technical
May
foul.
technical pa.
So there will be 3 free throws, not just 2.
Technical free throw will be taken by Jolas. Another technical here and he's out of the game.
Oh boy! Ano
He's
to?
out of the game.
Pakalawa na yan for Coach Tim Cone. Oh my gosh! may development dito.
And Fredoy Dengsu, team owner ng Alaska, up on his feet here as Tim Cohn walks off the floor, off the court now with his second technical foul. He is thrown out of the game. And what a development indeed. Now the assistant coaches will have to take over. Si Luigi Trillo and Dicky Bachman. And now Dicky Bachman is called for a technical foul, it seems.
Baka uubusin nila ang coaching staff ng Alaska. Mahirap yan. Now Dicky Bachman. So it's going to be 4 free throws coming up here for Pop Cola.
I think 5 pinito ha.
5 ba?
Yung technical
Oo
foul
nga,
ni Bachman.
kanina.
Tatlong technical yan.
Up.
Oh, nagminti si Lastimosa.
Hindi pumasok. That's right, I correct myself.
Technical foul si
Dalawa
assistant
pala,
coach
no?
Dicky Bachman, dalawa kay Tim Cohn.
Yes.
And then yung
Regular
dalawang
foul.
free throw. Lastimosa with his second technical free throw. He makes the second one.
So 5 na lang ang lamang. And they get 2 free throws more.
At si Ali Peak ang bibigyan ng dalawang free throw. Wow. With a minute and 1 remaining here. And Chot Reyes calmly taking everything in stride here. Sabi niya ba okay lang, salamat. Pero alam natin to si Coach Chot Reyes, meron din itong pagka-mercurial.
Well, you wonder about the gravity of that call that Coach Tim Cohn resented.
Oh, Mintis.
Dalawa na ang mintis dito, no? In this string of 5 free throws awarded Pop Cola. Kung naipasok nila lahat itong mga 5, yung lamang dalawa na lang. From a 7-point deficit, Ali Peak.
Makes the second one, and the lead is down to 4. Alaska now playing without Tim Cohn. They're down, or rather they're up by 4, less than a minute remaining sa second quarter. Of course, to a lot of the veterans, maaaring hamon ito sa kanila. Pero for Pop Cola, it could just be the momentum swing that they've been looking for. Lastimosa. Laban kay Doremdes.
You see the time remaining on your screens.
Jojo, binigay kay Ali Peak. He's in the shaded lane. He goes up, misses that one. Rolled out. Half a minute remaining. Abarientos pulls up with a jumper. Yeah! Ng Alaska, 34-28. 18 seconds. Hawkins laban kay Lastimosa na sa itono.
Very quiet night for Duremda so far, only 4 points.